Hi, this is Justin with Justin's Web Design, and today I'm going to show you how to add files, PDFs, or other documents that you want people to be able to download. And there's a couple of different ways to do this, but I'll show you all of them. So the easiest way to do it is you're going to add a button or a link to the file. And so you start out with whatever is going to link to the file. In this case, we'll do a button first here. And so you name it whatever file name, doesn't matter what you name it, you can name it whatever you want. And then down here, if you scroll down in the list of button content here, then there's file for download, and then you can hit plus file, and that'll bring you to the uploaded files section here. And you can upload a new file, choose a file, you can drag it in there. So just find the PDF that you want to upload, select it and upload it, and then you hit select, and that puts that in the download there, and then you close this. So that's with a button. You do the same thing with text. Here's the text I'm going to make into a link. So you highlight whatever you want to be a link. So I'll just put click here. Download document. I'm being deliberately vague here. Highlight the text that you want to be the link that people can click on. Click link. Comes up with the same thing. You can file. Now note, if you already have it in here, you can just select one that you already have in, or you do the same process. You upload it and then hit select. And you can see that makes it into a link. Now I want to note while I'm doing this that you can also access the files by going to File, Site Content, Manage Files, and you can upload a file here. Now if you upload a file here, that's fine. There's no problem. I'll upload another file here. But if from the file manager here you hit select, it creates a button at the top of the screen automatically, and it just says download file, and you have to edit it. So the easiest thing to do is to first make the place where you're going to download it, the button or the text or whatever, make that first, and then upload the file. But just be aware that if you hit manage files and you hit select on one of these, it's just going to create a button, and then you're going to need, and it's going to put it at the top, and it just created a new row and it put the button up there. So then from there, if I wanted to have the button down here and name it file name, I'd have to delete, I'd have to drag it down there, and then I could click on it and I could say file name, and then it works in a similar fashion, although this button here doesn't have the other options that the normal button has. But it's the same concept. So if you accidentally do that, you can just delete the row. And note, once you've deleted the row, since you already uploaded the file, delete this one too here. If you just delete the row, you can add the button, and you can go down here and do file download, and you do plus file, and then you just select the file that you named it, that you put in there. Okay, so that's how you create a button that opens a PDF. So then if you wanted someone to be able to access that file and you wanted to have it on its own page, you could do a new page, hide it from the navigation, and then put the button in there. So if you go to pages and do new page, and you do blank page, file to download, add page. By default, it's going to put it into the navigation, and it depends on how your navigation is set up, whether it puts it in there or not. But I don't recall. A lot of times it does. And so, assuming you don't want it to have in the navigation, you don't want to have that button in the navigation, you can click the little gear icon next to it and choose hide all for hide in navigation. And then you can also look at the page URL, and you can see that it's whatever your domain name is /file to download. So it just puts whatever you put in for the title. It makes it it by default puts in hyphens instead of spaces, and that URL will be the correct URL to go to this new blank page. You can also change the file name in here to be more friendly if you want to have a title that's more descriptive, and then you want to have a short name for the page. And then you would do the same thing. You would just add the button, download, file, and I'm using generic terms. File, download, plus, if you don't already have it in there, you hit upload. You can link up like Google Drive and stuff like that to automatically see files there. It's not super helpful, but it's there. Especially if you're doing a lot, then that's something. Upload, and it just brings you back to this uploaded files manager here, and then you can select the file, close. That's all there is to it. Thanks.